that's exciting. I mean, to me, the reason you get into cars is to get excited.
022 then had an interesting racing career in 1971 with Billy Cowston and Reinhold Yost.
They proceeded to race it in the same series, Championship of Makes, we called it, the long distance racing. And they raced it in the 1971 season. They raced this car as far away as Argentina and Buenos Aires. They raced it at the 1,000 kilometers of the Nürburgring in 1971. They won their category at that race. What happened after that was rather interesting. They had it at a shop in Germany. Then it wound up being bought by Brian Redman, who himself had raced during the era of these cars.
I was friendly with a remarkable character called Vasek Pola. He became the first all Porsche dealer in America, and he had two 917s. There was another guy in Palm Springs, Jerry Enton. He'd been a racer, he raced Can-Am cars, and I told Jerry that I'd already heard of a 917 for sale to let me know. So he rang me one day a couple of years later. He says, Vassek's been to Munich and he's made a very low bid on the 917. Go over there and get it. And shut off with my Land Rover and open trailer to get it. I paid about $18,000 for it.
His wife wanted to buy a house, so they sold this car, I think, for $49,000 to Richard Atwood.
And Richard Atwood is most famous for winning the 1970 24 Hours Le Mans in a 917.
He vintage raced it a few times, he showed it a few times, and he owned it quite a few years. In the year 2000,